Hi, welcome to Empower Me to Win with Deanna here. And happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, you all. And I want to thank all of those who are sharing, and subscribing Empower Me to Win videos. I am meeting some fantabulous people and moms out there. Thank you so much for reaching out. I've made this video per some requests that have been coming to me, so I hope you get excited. So I've been doing a few videos on homeschooling basics, scheduling, like routines, and my last video was really dear to heart on just kind of letting your kids play and don't worry so much about the scheduling and etc. But I'm still getting inbox and ask questions on moms that need a schedule, need a routine. They're working from home, or they just want to set a routine so maybe they can have some self-care, which I will be talking about today. So thank you for tuning in. So I did a video where I was actually in my main room, and I went over like just a kind of a brief rundown of schedule that one of the schedules that I use, it changes. Okay, so any thing that I'm suggesting or sharing, of course, if it doesn't work for your home or the structure of your home, tweak it, make it your own, make it into blocks. So I'm going to talk about two blocking schedules, a 1 hour block schedule. There's some 15-minute intertwines in there, and like a 3 to 4 hour block scheduling if you are like, I need this routine, give me a little bit of something. And so I'm going to share that today. And again, it does change with my household. It changes on energy, what else we have to do. Of course, I am a mommypreneur, and I also am an essential worker. So I want to make sure. And then I also, why do I always forget this? I also want my own self-care so I can be available and have the energy and be de-stressed and detoxed for my children. So I'm going to share just two simple methods. I have a few others, but I just want to start here because you can tweak it. Again, I stress I love whiteboards. I love paper. I'm a writer. I like to write everything down. If you like to do everything on the computer and print it out, be my guest and go right on ahead. However, if you don't have a whiteboard, you do not have to waste any money to go get a whiteboard unless you absolutely feel you need to. But write it down on a piece of paper and tape it to the wall. Get some markers and crayons to make it vibrant and bring it out. But here we go, okay? So I have the request again from a couple of moms about routine. So I'm just going to go over, and I really hope that you can see it here. Just going to bring the camera up here. So I have the 1 hour block in schedule and here, and again, you can tweak this. This can also always be, maybe you don't want to wake up that early. That's up to you and the children and how the household runs. Maybe you have to log on to work, and I'm hoping that you all, if you have older children, they can help. They can help wake up the younger children and etc. You can implement point system, positive reinforcement system for waking up the younger siblings and getting them together. Okay, so here we go. Let me get to this. So I have I just see a 1 hour block, 7:15 or 7:30 wake up, and that also includes brushing your teeth, making the bed, brushing your hair, doing your hair, getting dressed, and all that wonderful stuff. And I have an 8:30 breakfast, as you can see, and so on. 9 o'clock. So about 9 o'clock, or again, you can make it 9:30, however it works for you. But 1 to 2 subject lessons, okay? And that is for the older group of children. And I also have circle time here for 6 and under, 5 and under. You go ahead and make that decision. But I picked the 2 subjects so they can be math, English, science, whatnot. Usually I like to do math early on, and maybe some reading and grammar. Pick those subjects, and here's about an hour block here. And then we have snack time. We have a quick little ELA word game puzzle. Now, of course, you're going to tweak this to the age range of your household, okay? Because circle time is going to be for the younger children. They might not sit there and listen to a whole 15, 20, 30-minute lesson. But I will talk about what circle time means on the next video, because I actually set up what's called centers, and I actually become a part of that as well too. But again, we have ELA, and then we have PE. Now, of course, you know, whether young or old, we all need to get up, dance, do something, play, get that yoga going. There's what is it? Cosmic Kids Yoga on YouTube, which is really fun. 11:15 lunch. Again, we have 12:15 nap for 5 and under. Now that's up to you to decide, or everybody can take a nap. And then chore time for the older. If you have a chore chart, go ahead and get that set up. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like my daughter has dishes and sweeping. Then 1:30 p.m. Maybe people are up by 1:30 or 2. You can go ahead and change that out. And we have tutor review online learning, which is fun. You can do the Khan Academy, Math Seeds, Mango Languages, Reading Eggs, ABC Mouse, whatever you're liking. And then don't forget to put that snack in there. Then 3 p.m. we have free play, whatever you choose. You want to bake, you want to cook during this time, science, art, whatever it might want to be. Let them have that time, because we're done. Now don't forget to get in that family time, okay? Now I put a time limit, but you do not have to put a time limit for that. You know, it's always adjustable, right? And then supper or dinner, you're going to have that time to cook. So during family time too, maybe you can have some time where the children help you cook, husband helps you cook, or whatever it might be, or that's the time for them to get together and do a game, and you can go get that supper and dinner time ready. 7:30, I try to stick to this because I want these things done, so we're not doing it last minute, and everything actually gets done. We don't forget to brush our teeth, or, you know, bathe, or whatever it might be doing, or, you know, maybe my daughter wants to have a journal time. So 7:30, brush teeth, bathe, and read, or journaling too during that time. Now from that time on, whenever you choose your bedtime to be, you know, kids can watch a movie, whatever you choose, you know, you could talk about the day, whatever it might be, you know, that's your liking. But that's just a little block schedule. So over here, I have the 3 to 4 hour block, and this one is just to where it means so we still wake up. So maybe you want to wake up later. So we say 8, 9, whatever you're liking, right? You do the same thing, and right here, and then breakfast, of course. And then your block would be the time of instruction or learning or an activity. So it will be 9:15 to 12:15. That is a 3 to 4 hour block, depending on, you can do 2 to 3 hour blocks too. You do not have to go 3 to 4 hour blocks. This is a little bit lengthy, but you know, you never know. Your older children might be doing some new technique in multiplication, division, math, science, and they might need more questions. As a homeschool mom, you have the advantage, just amazing advantage, to be able to take the time and not have to rush your children to hurry up and learn something, right? And then you can even create your own test if you want. We'll get to that later, okay? I have to remind myself for these topics, okay? And so that is that instruction here. You can do an hour online or 30 minutes online. Again, I talk about Khan Academy. It is free. And then, you know, your 5 and under, create the centers maybe during this time. Now, you know, 3 hours. Yeah, right. Right. The centers are good. You can have the older children come and play with them as well too. Get the art out. Do some gardening or whatever right here. But you're going to be some multitasking there, you know, with 5 and under. And I totally understand. I have an 11-month-old. I have a 4th grade child, and sometimes I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old as well too. So totally, I understand that block. Okay, sometimes it doesn't work for everybody, and that's fine. 15-minute blocks might work for that age. And don't forget your snack in here, okay? You can choose to put your snack 10:30 or whatever it is. Just make sure you put the snack in there so they can have some brain food. And then lunch. And then again, I like that nap and chore chart. I do naps for the 4 and under. You know, they need time to reboot and recharge, right? And then boom, here we go by 2:45 or whatever you like. 3, free play family time, and you open that up to anything. So those are just a couple of ways to begin your scheduling. If I spoke too quickly, comment below if you have some additional questions that need to be answered. I know that people are going to, well, what centers? And I will do another video on what centers. And then I just briefly want to make sure we talk about, self-care. So mommy, daddy, grandpa, you all need to take care of yourself as well too. So I know for me personally, during the time, since I have an older child too, and then I either like to wake up early, and during the breakfast time, I like to do a workout and record my workout to post, because I am a part of a squat challenge. So that is me taking care of me. During the subject and lesson time, I'm there with my son. Yes, I do a little circle time with my son. Of course, they're going to be running around, but they love, repetition is everything. They love the singing, they love the clapping, the games, the jumping around. And then another time that you can get in some exercise or some you time is, of course, that PE time and yoga time. Or again, you can have the older siblings do that, but during nap time and lunch, right? Now, I have to feed my 11-month-old, and the 11-month-old obviously doesn't really go according to this schedule, right? But I know his schedule, though. So I do have a schedule. I know when he gets tired. I know when he gets hungry. Of course, there are some, little changes here and there, but I have a good, sound, solid grip on that. But during nap time, okay, I sometimes do a bath. I get my it is actually 1:30 right now, so they're kind of quiet right now, so I'm able to post this video. Self-care, please take care of yourself. And even during family time, maybe after family time, have a time where maybe they just want to watch a movie, or maybe your children don't watch TV, but they're doing other things. Take your naps with the baby. Spend some time taking care of you, okay? I just got out the shower, put on my wonderful body oils, and boom, here I am. So thank you so much for watching. This is Homeschooling Basics, scheduling, setting a routine for your household. Again, tweak it according to what works for you. Thank you for tuning in, and empower me to win. See you soon.